Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He will go far in his career, not just talk about it. He's the kind of person who puts plans into action and keeps working steadily, even when things get tough. You won't see him bragging for attention, but you'll notice he quietly climbs higher step by step.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he is the type who bounces back rather than breaks down. He keeps a cool head and doesn't let stress take over, so you won't see him angry or falling apart. He doesn't take setbacks personally or blame others, and he quietly moves forward.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work mostly like and respect him. He treats everyone kindly and is careful with his words, so he rarely gets into arguments or drama. He may not be the loudest in the room, but people notice his hard work and caring attitude.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be proud of you if you do really well in your career. Seeing you succeed will make him happy, not jealous or threatened. His own confidence is strong, and your growth feels like a joy, not a problem for him.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Instead, he'll be genuinely glad to see you doing well and will respect your achievements. He understands that a relationship is about teamwork, not competition.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money carefully and likes to plan before he spends. You won't see him buying things on a whim or making risky choices with family savings. He's practical and steady, so you won't have to worry about sudden surprises or careless spending.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can afford and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. You won't find him showing off or trying to impress people with things he can't really afford. He is sensible about his choices and values real comfort over flashy appearances.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, not tight with money or in his thinking. If someone needs help or if there's a chance to make a loved one happy, he's happy to give, whether it's time, support, or gifts. He has a big heart and a warm way of making others feel welcome and valued.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If you have questions or want to talk about finances, he will sit with you and explain things clearly without hiding anything. Instead, he will invite you to be part of every plan and keep you in the loop.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left for you alone. He understands that keeping a home running is a team effort, and he's willing to do his part, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or helping with chores. He won't treat these tasks as women's work or expect you to handle everything while he relaxes.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will truly help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and supervise you. He isn't the kind to sit back and only give advice or point out what needs to be done. He understands that real partnership means doing your bit and not waiting to be asked every time.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side instead of just arguing to prove he's right. When there's a disagreement, he listens calmly and wants to know how you feel, not just push his own opinions. With him, discussions feel like teamwork, not a battlefield.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. Even if he's upset, he knows how to keep his words and actions under control. You don't have to be afraid of sudden outbursts or harsh behavior with him.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He is patient and calm, even when things go wrong or someone upsets him. You're not ignoring any warning signs here. His calm approach helps make home a safe, loving place.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's wrong. If he makes a mistake, he won't blame you or try to avoid talking about it. Instead, he admits what happened, listens to your feelings, and tries to make things right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and clearly understands that no means no. He values your comfort and trust. So he listens carefully when you set limits, whether it's about physical affection, personal space, or anything else. If you say no, he accepts it without argument or hurt feelings.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he does not take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has days when they're tired, stressed, or just not feeling up to it. And he doesn't see this as a rejection or something wrong with your relationship. With him, you'll feel understood and accepted, not pressured or blamed.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He understands that intimacy is built on trust and respect, so he would never use things you share or experience together to hurt or embarrass you later. He values your trust too much to break it over a fight or to prove a point.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. When he commits to someone, he takes it seriously and does not go looking for attention elsewhere. His loyalty comes from respect and genuine care for you, not just a sense of duty.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and doesn't act jealous or suspicious without reason. With him, you will feel respected and free to be yourself, not trapped or constantly watched.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a cover for being controlling. He truly cares about your well being and safety, but he does it in a gentle and respectful way, not by bossing you around or making decisions for you. You'll feel cared for, not restricted.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort, not just your job alone. He believes that raising children is something both parents should share and he's ready to take on his part, whether it's changing diapers, helping with schoolwork, or comforting the kids when they're sad. With him, you won't feel alone in the journey of raising a family.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm instead of losing his temper. He understands that children make mistakes and he responds with patience and gentle guidance rather than shouting or getting angry. He listens to their feelings, helps them understand what went wrong, and teaches them how to do better next time.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He understands that while being a good mom is important, you also have your own dreams, interests, and needs. With him, you'll feel valued for all parts of who you are, not just for what you do at home.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will support your career now just to ask you to quit after you have a child. He genuinely respects your ambitions and wants you to succeed both before and after becoming a mother. With him, you can trust that your career matters just as much as his, even as life changes.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. He genuinely cares about building strong bonds with your family, showing respect, kindness, and interest in their well being. You'll feel proud to have him around your loved ones, knowing he values them as part of your life. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He stays patient and doesn't get into fights or say hurtful things, even when the situation is tricky. With him, you get a steady hand and a caring heart, even during family troubles.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, this is not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but expects you to be a traditional supportive wife just to please his relatives. He respects you for who you are and doesn't want you to put on a show or change yourself just to fit someone else's expectations. He values honesty and real connection, not appearances.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you instead of staying out of it or siding with them. He believes your feelings are important and won't leave you to deal with problems alone. He doesn't take the easy way by ignoring your needs or always agreeing with others.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense of putting his mother's wishes above yours. While he loves and respects his mother, he understands that after marriage, his first loyalty is to his partner. He tries to create peace, but he doesn't avoid taking a stand when needed.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and knows that some things should be kept just between you two. This shows he values trust and boundaries in your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man is like having a steady, warm light guiding you through both ordinary days and tough times. You can count on him to keep his promises, work hard, and make plans for your future together.